Let's take a look at these Transin brushes and see what all the different brushes will do. This is a round size 0. It's for doing very fine detail work. And so it makes just a thin line. You can make the very thin line. You could also lay it on its side and go this direction. If you want. Makes a great line. You can do arches. Size 4 round. This is longer, so you can see that this first one, which is a 0, is a shorter bristle, and the line, the size 4 is a longer one. I would call this a liner brush or a rigger brush or a detailing brush. Again, you can make a really nice thin line with it. You can curve it. You could go on the side. You can make arches. This is one of my favorite brushes, and you'll see me using that one a lot. Here's a size 8 round. So again, depending on if you are using the tip, you can make a nice thin line. You can use the whole belly of the brush and make a thicker line. These are great for making leaves. You can make arches, and you can go on the side. Here's a size 12 round. Again, you can make a very thin line with it. Even though this one is so much larger than your 0, look at how I was able to make the exact same size because it's a tip. To lay it down and put the belly of the brush all the way down and make a much thicker line. Petals, or you could make leaves. You can make all different kinds of leaves. You can make arches. And then a size 16, which is the largest size that comes in for this package. Again, we can make a very thin line. You do not have to have all of the brushes to be able to make a thin line. Because these brushes come to a tip, that's also capable. You can do that. You can lay this brush down, but look at that wonderful thick line that you can make. You could also make this for making petals, or you could make leaves. You could make leaves like this. All the different choices for this brush. You can make arches. 3 different flat brushes. We're going to start with the smallest. A flat brush is really good for making like a wash. You could also make a line. You're just not going to get as thin of a line as those round brushes. You could put it on its side and push down and make a leaf. You can make flowered. You can make all the different petals. You could add just water, and then you can dip in and add your water, your paint to it. 1/2 inch, again, nice long wide area. You can make a thin one. You can make little flowers. This flat brush I would use for wetting down my paper. If I was going to be doing a wet on wet technique, I would wet that down, and then I would come in with another brush to add some color. And then we're left with the last 2. This one is called a dagger brush. You can see how it's long and pointy, almost like a knife point. And this one's a cat's tongue, and it is almost like a triangle shape. Draw a really cool looking leaf. Love this brush. Probably a little bit more advanced, but I'm sure you can get the hang of it and do something really fun with this one. Again, fill it up with water and paint. You can make little flowers just by pressing it down. So many different options for the cat's tongue. Buy this kit of Transin brushes. You get all 10 of these, and you can do all these different brush strokes with all these brushes. It's amazing. This is a great kit. If you're just starting out and you don't have a whole set yet, this is one I would definitely recommend. You can use this for watercolor. You could use this for acrylic paints. Any kind of paints that you have, this would work. Really a great set. Very inexpensive. I think they're like under $20. So, and they usually is some kind of a coupon. Often has free shipping. So make sure you grab a set of these brushes. You're going to be so happy you did.